team Kopish.
See, now you're tuning in. It's the main free back again. Ripping LFC till the end, so go on tell a friend. If they rockin' red, they're a 10 champions. We the best, we come again. Kopish clean up in every region. Elevation in every season. Catch up in all the fast match up in real rap. And Drifty Quan tell them this is that, this is that. This is Kopish. This is Kopish. Reppin' Liverpool to the end, champions, we the best, come again. This is that. This is Kopish. This is Kopish. The main free back up in your screen, real ones know this the place to be. This is Kopish.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you're watching this around the world. Big up yourselves each and every time. Welcome to the Great 8 Show live. We are back in the building. I've got Specs and I've got Daps with me for this one. Big up yourselves, brothers. Hope all is well. How you lot feeling?
Yeah, good. That intro, I noticed you're walking through the snow looking moody. Does that mean you don't like Christmas?
You know, I'm on a bit of a bar humbug thing in the last few years for personal reasons still, but I used to love Christmas when I was younger, though.
I hear it, bro, because I've kind of, I've had to make sure I'm not on a bar humbug, but I could have easily gone that way myself. So
you know what? You've got what would probably bring mine back, which is you got a little one who you can see the excitement through her, innit? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I remember the first Christmas after she moved out with her mum. And that one was hard, like getting the tree, even putting the tree up. Like I was like, I don't know if I want to, but I had to be up by the 1st. This year, bro, it was up by the 30th of October.
Oh, okay. I hear it, bro. I hear it. I'm not going to lie, I didn't even put a tree up last year. How about that? But we moved.
I just a quick one. I feel for Cal a little bit, because Cal's been taking an absolute beatdown. Never a foul, usually around about 2 p.m. till 3 p.m. every Monday. And then we jump over to Kopish and continue the beatdown. The week that there probably isn't really a beatdown, and he wasn't there on Never a Foul, and now he's not here.
He's busy today. And,
is he back for next week?
I think so. Yeah,
perfect. So you're going to lose then again. Right, okay, cool.
Before we get into proceedings, though, people, you already know the thing, okjersey.com. Make sure you go over there, show your love. Christmas is coming up, as Daps just said. So I'm sure there's somebody in your family who would love a shirt. Go over there, use the code Kopish and get that extra 8% off, people. Make sure you get it done. And get it done real soon as well, just to make sure you get the delivery in time as well. It gets delivery around this time. Yeah, just apart from Amazon, I don't know anyone who gets your package on time at Christmas. It's mad. So big up to everyone for that, boys.
There's only a few people that get packages to you on time, but I don't know if we should talk about them on stream.
Well, yeah. Right, it's Monday, bro. It's Monday. I'm gonna save what I think is the best result for last. So we're gonna talk about the Newcastle game last because I think that was the best result. So let's save the best till last, and we'll start with the top of the table. It's unfortunate we couldn't have any representation for it here, but obviously we're still involved in it in terms of, we have ulterior motives. I think you're still involved in it because you can still win it. What are we saying, boys? I'll start with you, Specs, on this one. Chelsea, Arsenal. How did you think the game went? Was you impressed? Was you unimpressed? What's your feelings about the Chelsea game, bro?
Well, more time when it comes to these big fixtures, it's always more or less a letdown for a man like me who don't support those kind of teams. You get what I'm saying? Didn't feel like Arsenal were really them usual selves. Obviously, the centre backs weren't there, etc. I did thought when it went down to 10 men, Chelsea, I don't think it was a red card for me. I think the game's getting a bit soft, getting a bit silly.
Really?
But,
Hold on. You said two things that are different there, though, to me, right?
Which one?
Because I agree with you. The game's too soft. Like, I 100% agree with you. Like, the game is not the same game anymore. Like, I saw the weekend City, it be shoulder to shoulder. The other player kind of like tried to shoulder barge the City player, fell to the floor and got a free kick. And it's like, it was just shoulder to shoulder. It's nothing. But the game has changed. So, although I agree with you, that
The
was
law.
a nasty challenge, bro.
I don't know.
That was
Like
a
for
nasty
me,
challenge,
give me
bro.
yellow card, bro. You get me? And I'm thinking, don't spoil the game. Do you get what I'm saying? Like it's not
You
like.
can't, see, this is the thing, though. You see,
But
like,
was it?
you can't do
Was
the
it?
don't spoil the game,
Was it reckless?
yeah?
Was it reckless though to you?
Yeah,
Completely
bro,
reckless.
it was. Yeah, it was reckless
Completely.
for me.
No debate. I don't know, man. Give me.
But to
I
say
thought,
don't,
give me yellow card.
I hear you that an early red card can often spoil a game. But if you don't give it, and then like a result or another team get given it, you got to be. I mean, the one thing we complain about is consistency. For me, it was reckless, bro.
But sometimes though, there's a narrative out there where they say for those kind of games, which the ref was kind of doing at the time. Those kind of games, they always say, "Oh, the ref let the game flow." Do you get what I'm saying? So they're never going to be consistency anyway. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't think he was necessarily red card. It's playable, but for me,
do you know what I think as well? I think Caicedo did the usual thing, yeah. When you know that you've done a bit,
it was obvious that was bait.
Yeah, he was faking it. He was
but
faking
here's
it.
the thing: I think if he actually got up quickly, yeah, he might have got away with it, right?
Nah, they were always going to send him off.
There was so much time that they made it very clear. VAR had plenty of time to check that, slow it down, look at it at every angle, and go, yeah, that was reckless.
And how did Endo stay on the pitch? I swear that he slapped my man in his face, right on the stroke, right at the end before half time.
Who?
Oh, did he? I didn't even. I don't even
bro,
notice that.
it was clear, bro, and then nothing happened. You get me? Not nothing. No one said nothing, and it was clear.
Who did that?
Enzo. Yeah, on who was it on? One of the Black Brothers. I can't remember which one it was, but like right at the end by the touchline, he just went. You get me, and it hit his face. You get me, and then nothing happened. But yeah, the game's a bit soft, and obviously he plays in this modern day age. You get me, like they do the old theatricals and man are rolling around on their face. You get me, but the game itself.
That's the bit that that's the bit that frustrates me. The way some people roll around. Yeah, I don't get how they can even do
silly
it,
now.
bro.
Or they're touching their face, and man even touch their face.
Hold their head, and they got like pushed in their stomach or something. It's like that confuses me.
It's an edict thing. But the actual game itself, though, I was quite impressed with Chelsea in a sense. You get me? I was like, okay, down to 10 men, and like you get me. They actually still try to get me, go for it. So Arsenal a bit disappointing. Like if I was an Arsenal fan, I think get me. But Chelsea, they can do that though. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, man, it's just Reece James. I think he's top. If he can always stay fit, he's top. Like I don't understand this whole comparison with Timber and all this madness, because for me personally, Timber can't touch James. But we won't get into that.
Bro,
it's all about. I don't know whether they're comparing, and even this Esteval hype thing. Like I'm a different breed, bro. You get me? I'm not like everyone else. You get me? So Esteval hype thing, like comparing man to that Lamine Yamal. I'm thinking like, bro, you just started your thing, bro.
See that's the same for me. I don't know if you remember on Never a Foul, but we had this before we played Arsenal, and there was this. Someone was saying to me, I was saying, Doku's been good this season, and then an Arsenal fan said, "Yeah, but Doku hasn't come up against the Timber yet." And I go, "What are we doing here?" I go, and they were like, "What? Do you not rate Timber?" I said, "I do, but the way you said he hasn't come up for me to get to that, you haven't come up against. I need to see three, and I remember at the time using Van Dijk as an example. How many seasons did Van Dijk have to do it, in the Premier League before you could start talking like that? Whereas with certain man, it's like literally they need 6 months with the player and they can. Bro, I don't know if you lot have seen the clip that's doing the rounds, and I think Cassie's going to do a reaction on it on Never a Foul. Troops got asked what his hot take is, and his hot take was that the best centre-back partnership in Premier League history is Gabriel and Saliba.
But you look, I mean, with all due respect to Troops, that's my guy. In general, Arsenal are master manipulators, and I don't think anyone's realised it because we're being manipulated. They run narratives that somehow become a thing, and they've been doing it for decades now. And it's because they've never been relevant in trophies, so they've got to find a way to be involved. They've been doing this for years, guys.
Oh, and this is my exact example was that, you know what? For me personally, you could do that because they could have put the Invincible partnership in and you'd go, you know what? I don't think so. Because for me, there's one or two answers. The answer is either Terry and Carvalho, or the answer is maybe Vidic and Ferdinand, right? Now, you could find a way to get probably some Liverpool centre-backs in there. I could find a way to get some City centre-backs in there. But sometimes you just go, you know what? I'm not in this conversation. I know that I'll be in a different conversation, but this conversation, we'll give it to Chelsea or we'll give it to whereas they have to be involved in every single one.
Yeah.
Every single one. They have to be like, it's like, you know what? When it comes to forwards, Henry's going to be there. So you can have that one. Wingers, you might have, might have a little Overmars in there or some, I don't know. But it's like every conversation, they have to have the bet. And people saying it is a hot take. It's not a hot take. It's a shit take. There's a difference for me. Bro, come on, man. What are we doing here? But listen,
why?
What this weekend showed us, and I'll just see the title. What this weekend showed us is that the title race is not over, right? And all of this constant and Arsenal fans are doing a very good job at almost convincing all of us rival fans that we should fucking throw the towel in, right? They're doing a good job at doing it, but like I keep saying, this weekend has not changed. I think Arsenal at the moment are the most informed team, and I think Arsenal are the favourites, rightly so, to win the league. But something I just said to Igal, that in the last 3 league games, Arsenal have dropped more points than City. Yeah. Why? City have lost 1 and won 2. Arsenal have won 1 and drawn 2. Same thing that Arsenal have done in the past, drawn too many games, right? So what this should just remind everyone is that you can't throw the towel in. You just have to be there. Just be there. And you never know that Arsenal will drop points. Like, they will fucking drop points. They've dropped points in 2 of their last 3 games, right? So if they're doing that now,
as it stands, have you thrown in the towel then? For you personally?
Never fuck, bro. A team that, look, the first 2 Premier Leagues that we won, one, we were 8 points behind United with 6 games left. And the second one was the Yaya Toure season, where up until I think game week 36, City weren't top of the league, right? Everyone else had a go. But weird things happen in football. Things don't go the way that everyone thinks they're going to go. So you just have to just stay there, right? And you know, like I said, bro, whether I think, right, if I look at the last 3 weeks, Arsenal have been better than City. But the fact of the matter is, City have picked up more league points than Arsenal, right? So, and that is a fact. Arsenal fans cannot take that away from me, that we've gained a point on them in the last 3 weeks, right? So why can't we continue to gain points on them in random little games that you don't expect? No one expected them to lose to Sunderland, to draw with Sunderland, but they did. So,
but who's likely to be more inconsistent out of City and Arsenal? Let's say for the next 10 games.
Bro, we've been more inconsistent for the last 3 games, but we've picked up more points. Make it make sense, bro. That's football for you.
Yeah.
Let's move on to City then, bro. While we got you here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really hoping you're right. I truly am, and I shamelessly celebrated a Foden goal and then had to apologize to my people. I had to apologize to my people. You know what I mean? I know when I'm being shameless. I know when what I'm doing is despicable, but I celebrated Foden's goal, bro. I watched that game, and you've got to try and give me some hope that City can do this, bro, because I saw you struggle against Leeds at home, bro.
And Drifty, I can say to you now, you don't need to apologise because I watched that game with my brother-in-law, who's a Scouser, and he's a top.
And he celebrated as well.
He celebrated the Foden goal. So, bro, you don't know. I mean, my sister's a blue, obviously, so his missus is a blue and his kids are blues. But he celebrated it because he don't want Arsenal to win it neither. Look, this is the thing. 2 things can be true, and I can tell you factually that Arsenal have dropped more points than City in the last 3 league games, but I can also say that factually, Arsenal still look better than City at the moment, right? Like, our away form's a little bit worrying, and what happens then is that leaks into your home form because of your confidence, and you get a performance like that against Leeds. Because that performance first half was a really good performance, but then we concede a goal and we just become nervous as fuck. It's just, it leaked in last season, and it's still not fully, we haven't beat it yet. Like
You remind me
defense
of
leads,
Liverpool
though.
when it comes to that. You
That's
know,
mad,
we're the
though.
same.
Bro,
We're good
we-
until
bro,
we let in a
bro,
goal,
listen.
and then all of a sudden we just look nervous as hell.
But it's
Bro,
Leeds, bro. How your players nervous against
you
them,
look
man?
if you look at your drop-offs and City's drop-offs, yeah, that, and I mean over the last 6-7 seasons, right? When you are teams that predominantly win all the time, when you lose, it hurts more and it's more difficult to bounce back from, right? Because you're not used to it. And especially when you start going on a run of losing games, then because it's like, fucking hell, we're not used to this, right? And it hurts your confidence. I think that's what's happened with Liverpool this season. It's what happened with City last season. And it's what happened with Liverpool the season after you won the league last time. And it's happened City in the previous season, I think the season when we dropped off against you. When you start losing games as a team that's generally not used to losing games. But look, the positives from that game was the fact that we scored 3 goals without Haaland, right? Foden stepped up, but I can't look at it based on that game and go, yeah, we look like a team that deserves to win a league at this point, because we don't. But we're still in it. I think we're second now, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
We're second now. And the things I can tell you is that I've recently just been making some changes to an old TikTok account and came across some videos from the treble season, and it was like December, January, and February that season. Bro, I am the most negative you would ever imagine. Like, I've got depressing music on in the background, and I'm saying, like, I don't know if we're going to win this game because, like, we're not looking great at the moment. So, but all you have to do is stay there, yeah, like. And form changes. I mean, Arsenal now have Villa away soon, ain't they? That's a nasty game. Villa away
for the whole Villa away, yeah.
Yeah, Villa away is like Villa at home is an easy game. Villa away is a nasty game, right? Especially this time of year as well, by the way. So that's another one. You just have to stay there. But as far as City at the moment, I think we look off it defensively. Two horrible, nasty mistakes from us. But we got the 3 points, and now's the worrying bit for me. It's an away game on Tuesday, and that is a worrying one for me.
And Fulham are full of confidence after that win,
beating
Tottenham as well.
Yeah.
So man.
Yeah,
Specs, what did you think of the City game, G?
No, well, first of all, I was irritated because I made Haaland triple captain. You get me? I saved him for this game. For this game, you know, bro.
I had a feeling, he was born in Leeds. I feel like he didn't want to stick it in too much.
Bro, I was
I'm
vexed
gonna
with
pause.
Haaland, bro. No, I was vexed with him still. Like, I think 1,000 lashes for him, boy. You get me? I'm thinking, raw. How can he score 3 goals and Haaland not an assist? But big up to Foden though. Do you get me? So but yeah, no, I was quite stunned. I was like, raw. Like, I was thinking, nah. I know Man City are not like of old, but I was like, come on, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, Leeds were trying to kind of have a go, but they couldn't hold down. And I think for the game itself, not just for Liverpool fans or the guys at the top, I think just for the game, I said, Man City had to win that. I was thinking, if you drawed, I just thought, it's a bit mad. You get what I'm saying? But now you're hanging in there because you couldn't, like, obviously you lost to Newcastle. You get what I'm saying? Like, nice. You get me? Like, Malachia had Haaland in his pocket. You get me? Keep Haaland quiet, then there's no party, in my opinion, really. But anyway, moving on from that.
Hold on, we had a phone conversation 2 days ago.
Oh, here we go.
I'm pretty certain we both agreed that like either team could have won that game.
But
so we must have had a few of your players in our pockets then as well.
That's an even game. That's all good. But that's a separate conversation. I just said Malik Chiao. You get me?
It's fine. I'll see you at our ground later, and we all know what happens there. So
yeah, when that time comes, we'll talk about it. But yeah, anyway, I got trauma.
You won. Yeah, and you did bully us a bit in midfield.
You see that game there, the City Newcastle game. That's a perfect example of why I was glad, and I agree with Specs that the rest of the league needed that win yesterday. That's for Man City.
Trust me,
because you see when you drop those points to Newcastle, that's why Arsenal beat Tottenham. And I'm not saying
bro,
they can't
no,
beat Tottenham
bro, you're
without that.
spot on.
But you
are
didn't
spot
apply
on,
the
bro.
pressure, and they went into that game
Bro,
with
you're
absolute
so
relaxed
spot on,
mentality.
bro.
Yes.
I said this because we had, I think yesterday was the second. Next weekend's the same thing. We had 3 games in a row where we are playing before Arsenal, right?
To apply the
And
pressure.
that Newcastle one, we had Pep knew it as well, by the way. Pep knew it because before the game, Pep said, the season starts now, right? And we're coming into it with no injuries, right? We're in a good, we've got a couple, but we're in a good place injury-wise. And I think he knew it, that was a chance to show Arsenal off the back of the fact when we beat Liverpool and they dropped points to Sunderland, show them another weekend, yeah. This is how this is going to go, right? We're going to keep winning games and you lot are going to have to. And we didn't apply the pressure. And you're so spot on with that we gave Arsenal and Arsenal fans this new lease. Because remember, after that Sunderland loss, Arsenal's fan base, all their asses were going, right? Instantly after one draw, If we would have carried on applying that pressure, and we fucked up by not doing that.
You would have been 1 point behind, and they had a North London derby the next day. That is a lot. And they probably would have won because Tottenham are shit. But you get what I mean? Like, you never know. That level of pressure applied. And yesterday, even though the pressure was less than it would have been that week, I still just think they probably was like, oh, man, when you get that last minute, not last minute, but it was in injury time, you get the winner, you get the 3 points. They're probably thinking, oh, flip's sake, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, because if you'd have got that draw, it would have been relaxed for them again. They would have been like 7 points clear without even playing. Do you know what I mean? Man. So it was important, man. It was important. And I'm going to need you lot to continue that pressure, Daps, because I can't. I want to title race even if Liverpool
and Chelsea. And Chelsea.
I don't know if Chelsea can go all the way, though. Only City have got the stamina for the whole season. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, have Chelsea got the stamina for the whole season? I don't know. I
mean, the whole thing is where we are at the moment is have Arsenal and have Chelsea. They're 2 teams that neither of us know on at this point, right? But look, football is a mad thing because I can sit here now and say that if we win our next game, if we beat Fulham and then beat Sunderland at home, and Arsenal drop any more points, in whether it be against, I think they beat Brentford at the Emirates. I don't see anyone. But let's say they go and draw with who they got with Villa away, right? Yeah. That's another 2 points drop. Now, if we win both our games, that would then put City within 3 points of Arsenal, knowing they've got to come to the Etihad. All of a sudden, right? And things change in Premier League football so quickly, yeah? But my main thing at this point is we need to improve, right? That's the simple thing. Because Arsenal dropping points, let's see what happens there. But if we can't win our away games, it doesn't matter. And that could be where we end up fucking dropping out of this one. But I do think Chelsea, I think Chelsea could be in this. I mean, right.
Man, Chelsea ain't in this thing, bro. Man, I don't know how people like, nah, bro. Like
that performance yesterday was like with 10 men was a great performance.
And that ain't always the case, though.
They play well in the big games. They play well in the big games. They do that.
Yeah, like I can't see. Like I said, bro. Like maybe it's because I'm not in that echelon of the Chelseas, the Cities, and Liverpools. Maybe I'm hating a bit. You get me? Like, man, let's get tired of hearing all this. It's just bullshit, bro. Chelsea ain't winning no title, bro. Let's just stop the nonsense. They're not, bro. They're just not. You get what I'm saying? And back to the whole Esteban thing quickly. What I was saying about that is Esteban is cold, bro. No doubt. You get me? And he's young. Like he's gonna be top. You get me? If he continues his trajectory. Yeah. But bro, when they're comparing, man, I just find it mad. Like I'm like, bro, you can't even track to Lamine Yamal, bro. Not yet, because he's been doing his thing from early already. Get me? One thing's doing his thing. Esteban, I want to see the consistency of that. Then you get what I'm saying, bro. Don't compare him, man.
Well, he had a few chances as well, by the way. In that first 25 minutes,
no
he
one
had a
talks about that, though.
He did have a couple of chances that, he should have done better with.
And him being hooked was weird because he's the only player without Palmer that's got X factor. So I was very surprised that he hooked him as well. Yeah, that was a weird one. Yeah, that was a weird one, man. I don't know, but man. If you guys beat Fulham, then I'll get some. Then I will actually start feeling a little bit of confidence. Like if City actually do go and beat Fulham away, then I'll be like, actually, do you know what? Man City can be about this life this year. But if you draw or lose that game, then I'll lose all confidence that Man City can do anything.
I think I'm probably there with you on that as well. I mean, look, the thing is, I know I'm going to be asked, look, because I've made it very clear from quite early on that we are in a title race, right? And so I know that I will keep being asked, are you still in it? Are you still in it? I think on Saturday, the way I described it after that Leeds performance is we're still at the party, but our dancing looks quite tiresome. We're eyeing up the sausage rolls and the cheese and pickle sandwiches, hoping Mumsy's coming to pick us up soon because that performance was bad. But I think if I'm with you, bro, that if we can't, because losing to Villa away, losing to Newcastle away is one thing, right? Losing to Fulham away, then it would be 3 losses away from home on the bounce and against a Fulham team that you would expect a City team that are in a title race to beat away from home. Right? Although I'm not saying it's not a difficult game, you'd expect us to have that in us to get it over the line. We will see. Look, I guess if I look at the season we won the 4-peat, because that season we didn't look that great, right? And there were games where Foden saved us and won us games. When ultimately we won the league, right? So I'm not mad at Haaland not looking good the other day and Foden looking good because we need more than Haaland to win this league. It's that simple.
Of course.
We're not going to win this league, which is Haaland. Like I think people are saying what Pep did as well against Leverkusen, playing so many changes was a bit of a right. Before it gets too late, I want to test you fringe players and actually see how many of you are ready to ride out, right? And got the answers he needed, and now is having conversations with the board about January because he's saying quite simply, there's a few players in this squad that are not good enough if we want to win a league. And I hate to say it, I agree with him. Like, for me, I wanted Savio to go in January. I get people say, oh, he's still young. Okay, that's fine. But if we're going to accept that we're going to give players time and, okay, cool. But we also have to accept we probably won't be in a title race if that's what we're doing. I don't want to do that. Like, I don't think Savio, for me, I haven't seen enough in Savio to say that Savio is good enough. I hate to say it because Bob's a homegrown player, and I naturally would say give him a bit more time. But for me, Bob's not looking good enough neither. He's kind of at this point living off a goal against these man 2 years ago.
You don't think so, bro? I don't know.
Bro. Too negative, bro. I'm not seeing it with him.
It was a year out, though, isn't it? If he never broke his leg, I think he'd be the shit now.
I agree with you, but bro, it's just simple things like the way he's his whole. You can tell a City team that's going to cook and a City team that isn't. And when we're moving the ball slowly and passing backwards or sideways all the time, it's going to be one of those days where we're not going to see a good City. And Bob, unfortunately, he's fallen into that bracket. Reinders is looking a little bit weak, and his shooting boots from Italy have disappeared totally. I think we urgently need a bit of muscle in midfield. I think we urgently. I mean, look, Rodri comes back and gets fully fit, but I can't talk.
He's done out here, bro, man. He ain't gonna be fit. I think he's done out here.
That's where I am as well. I'm kind of like at this point where it's like, if Rodri does come back and contribute to this season, which I think he will come back and get. I mean, he is going to play this season, and when he plays, you see a difference. Even at 80% Rodri, you see a difference. But at the moment. That's looking a bit shaky.
I saw him in the crowd with his little beanie hat on. I thought, right, you look like a retired player, bro. That's what he looked like, bro. In his jacket and his beanie. I was like, right, that Rodri, that ain't Rodri. So
I think we urgently need a bit of muscle in midfield for me, and I think City might be one. I mean, City, Liverpool, probably, and Rodri and Arsenal are the 3 teams being linked with him. But I think Semenyo as well is another one that we're looking at, and that might be a January one because he can come in and contribute goals. Because, like I said, we're not going to win no league with just Haaland scoring. Won't happen.
Yeah. I mean, that's Semenyo stuff. Just before you have to jump out the stream, do you think if out of Liverpool and City? Do you think he would pick City, or think he is a 50-50?
I think Arsenal's his first choice, probably, from what I'm being told.
He's an Arsenal fan, isn't it? So
Yeah, he's an Arsenal fan. The Arsenal ones, weirdly, I think, but I don't know if you necessarily start week in, week out at Arsenal. So I think that's a bit of a weird one. Liverpool, look, he goes to Liverpool, and I think it's one of them ones where it's literally down to the sporting directors and what they say to him. Like, if you man rock up and tell him that fucking he's the next coming of Mo Salah in your eyes, yeah, and that's your plan with him, then he could be like, yeah, I'm sold. Do you know what I mean? Same with, I've said that if we rock up to Wharton or Anderson, whichever one we want, and tell them, look, no one ever thought a 6 could win a Ballon d'Or. We took a good 6 and turned them into a Ballon d'Or winner, and we want you to be the next one. Bro, I just got goosebumps saying that. I'm joining the team from that speech right there. That's the job of a sporting director, because I think with City and Liverpool, both of us urgently need... I find it difficult I can't lie, Drifty, I find it difficult to say this about you, man. With Salah, I still am at a point where to say Liverpool urgently need a Salah replacement, it doesn't sit right with me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear it, but we have to future-proof. We do. We have to
future-proof. But if you're Semenyo, you probably want the here and now. And I don't know, bro. It's one of them ones where I get Salah's really bad this season, but am I ready to say, that's it, Salah's done? I don't think I am yet.
Yeah, he's not. But remember, we could replace Gakpo with Semenyo. So Semenyo can play on either wing.
Yeah, he can. You know
what I mean? Which might give him a little bit more like, all right, yeah, if I go Liverpool, I can actually play either side, which means I might play more than I would at City or at Arsenal.
And I think that's the thing. I think it's who can guarantee these players. Where's Semenyo from? What nation?
I think he's Ghanaian. If I'm not
Have they qualified for the World Cup?
I don't think so.
See, that would be, if we're talking January, that's very relevant. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I think he's Ghanaian.
I don't know if Ghanaian, but he probably, to be fair, Semenyo is probably going to get in their starting 11. Oh, they haven't qualified, so for him it won't matter. So
What about AFCON and all that?
Well, he's going to
I don't actually know if Ghana are in AFCON, because there's no talk of him being away for the January window. I don't actually know.
Okay.
But yeah, I think we'll see. I think it's a difficult. Sorry, I was about to sneeze. Sorry.
Cool. Bless you.
Thank you. For me, it's a difficult one out of them two. I would say there's more chance of him getting game time, regular week-in-week game time at City or Liverpool. Out of the two of us, I hate to say it, bro, I'd still say I reckon he'd get more game time at City, because our right wingers are really bad. I'm not a fan of them at all. Really. Doku on the left, cool. But I'd go as far as maybe even switch Doku to the right and play Marmoush on the left, because Bob and Savio for me at the moment are not cutting the mustard at all.
Or Daps. Or how about he doesn't go nowhere and he just stays? Leave the little teams alone, bro. This is what you man do. You don't want to recruit your own players, bro, or do your own due diligence, bro. And something like Liverpool try to teeth out our players. You get what I'm saying? You man make me sick, bro.
Bro, hold on.
You need more players. Oh, poor City.
Hey, bro.
I feel sorry for you, man.
Respectfully, your academy is a copycat of ours. Yeah. So don't talk about. Oh no, it literally is, bro. It literally is. You copied our academy, right? But you want to talk about us not building homegrown players in that, bro. You're copying.
I didn't say that. I just said it as pincher, man. You see, like you made a team like Newcastle do the hard work. It's almost like, okay, let me see what my man says at that team. He's actually, he can handle the Premier, and you go get him. That's why I don't feel sorry for Liverpool fans.
Guess what, bro? We got money in 2008, yeah? We won an FA Cup in, I think it was 2010. Or was it 2011? One of the two. Either 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Oh, and then we won a league the season after, yeah? So you need to catch the fuck up with the spending of your money. But on that note, I'm going to go.
That's another time still.
Yeah, no, big up, Dallas. Appreciate you as always.
Love. Nice to see you, Drifty. And listen, get a Christmas tree, bro, and get some Christmas in your life.
Burn the Christmas tree. Blasphemy, bro. It's a Kwanzaa thing out here. Burn Christmas. Tree and all them thing. Don't bow to no tree, brother. But that's another channel thing. You get me? Bun that Rastafari.
You're
each
saying
and every
don't
time.
bow to a tree and you're a fucking weedhead.
No, you think
No.
I smoke weed? I don't smoke weed. Bro. That's what the
Oi,
masses
oi,
say. But
oi,
whatever you not
oi.
say, run with it. You get me?
Love. Catch up soon.
Big up.
No, big up, man. Big up yourself. G.
Clark, Christmas tree and them things. Anyway, big up to those that celebrate Christmas. I don't, discriminate. Each of their own. But anyway.
I hear it. Right, let's get to the best game of the weekend then, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I did not think this was gonna happen. It was an absolute mauling on Merseyside, bro.
I wouldn't even call it a mauling. Some might disagree with me. You get what I'm saying? Because
from the moment you got that first goal, you battered them, bro.
No, I don't think you. But if you watch the game, like Newcastle fans, sensible ones will know what I'm talking about. So
I watched the game live, bro. I thought you was in control
the whole game,
bro. I thought you was in control the whole game. Dude.
Nah, what you didn't? Okay, not that they were a mad threat, but in a sense of when we scored the first goal for about 16, 17, 18 minutes. I started seeing the usual Newcastle that I've been seeing. You get me now? And that trauma, bro. You think, okay, we go up, and we end up losing the game anyway. And I started seeing the same similarities where you went 1-0 up, and then nothing was going on after that. You get what I'm saying? Like it's just all Everton. You get what I'm saying? It was Everton. Not that they were completely a mad threat, but they just
it didn't feel like that. Maybe it is your PTSD because it didn't feel like that as a rival.
It felt like that to me, bro. Like I felt like no, we dealt with them comfortably. In the sense of when they're coming on us, it's a bit similar to the Marseille game, bro, which pissed me off. 10,000 lashes for Nick Pope. You get me? So, you get me? Like we go up, and then get me. Marseille were a threat, but I thought we could see at the game. You get me? But the Everton one, I actually thought they were going to come back genuinely because after that first goal, I thought, but what happened was when we got the extra 2 goals or the extra goal, I started seeing kind of the Newcastle of old, where they're confident, like they're getting confident in the game, you get me, and then doing what Newcastle do. You understand? And having our fullbacks back, big difference, bro. Get me in Lewis Hall, who's England's #1 left back, by the way. You understand?
Yeah, Lewis, he's absolute quality.
All this Skelly business, bro. It's like man forgot about football's fickle. It's like man forget about man. Oh, he's injured and Skelly coming, but big up Skelly though. But no, bro. Skelly ain't England's #1 left back anyway. And having Tino in the team as well, so that the outlet from the back and Dan Burns back in his position. Don't want to see him at left back again. You get me? Lashes again for Eddie Howe for that. But other than that, bro, I was proud of the team. Like I thought, okay, you get what I'm saying? Being a bit more confident. It was important to get them back-to-back Premier League wins. I don't think we've seen that this season. Yeah, we beat Man City, and I don't think we'll win that game. And then to beat Everton like that, I was kind of like I wasn't expecting that because remember that's our first Premier League away win. You get me?
Oh shit! Is it like literally your first away?
Literally, bro. This is what I'm saying. So it was happy days for everyone. Eddie Howe's birthday, big up to him. R.I.P. to Gary Speed. You get me? It was his memorial that for situation that from years ago. You get what I'm saying? And then obviously like you get what I'm saying? And the biggest one, and I think low key is a PR stunt because everyone was waiting for the anticipation. Is Eddie Howe, that's my gaffer by the way, you get me? Is he gonna go and do the favoritism thing again? And be stubborn, almost narcissistic, and start with Nick Pope again. Because he could have never. Saw the starting lineup. I said, go on, Eddie Howe. You get me? Like Then I realized they said apparently Nick Pope was injured. You get me? Oh, I don't think Nick Pope was injured. Yeah, you never bring him. I think the thing where he didn't want a cause a scene. You know, like when Ramsdale used to get dropped for Arsenal. And then every time they'll pan to him and it calls like a circus. Yeah. Like, Ramsdale's on the bench. I think Eddie Howe's like that. He thought, you get me? Let me just get me. I don't think he was injured, bro. I think they took him out the whole firing line. Ramsdale's my #1 keeper from the get-go. You get me when he came in. Well, anyone's #1 for me before Nick Pope. No disrespect. You understand? Because he's been taking the piss.
Oh,
bro.
okay. Interesting.
Get me? Yeah. So basically, Ramsdale, the defenders look more comfortable in front of him. You understand? Like for me, personally. Because you saw when he done that madness in Marseille, you even got Malek Chiao saying to my man, pussy, what are you doing? Go back, bro. And he weren't listening, you get me? And then Aubameyang done what he done, and then he's all screaming.
So would you say it ain't? So it's not about Pope from a shot stopper point of view, because I think he's exceptional at that. You think like he gets a head loss, and it's about like what he does in a mentality kind of
drift.
thing.
Let me tell you something, brother. Not you. This is not at you, by the way. This is at this people. Especially some Newcastle. A little bit of them. Even Eddie Howe, 1,000 lashes for him in the press conference the other day because I'm sick of this easy narrative of like, oh no, but like he saved us in a lot of games and all that. I heard Eddie Howe say it and all that, and he's a good shot stopper. Brother, first of all, that's your rotted job. That's what you get paid for. Yeah. So what, you want a medal for that? 2, he could do 100,000 great worldy saves in a game, but that's irrelevant because he's always doing that madness, whether it's his paper hands or whether when he's supposed to catch, he don't catch. He's supposed to punch. It's madness, bro. And then his distribution is shit. It's non-existent, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? And then he saw what happened at Marseille. Like, till now, no one in the chat, Newcastle fans or not, all now, I'm waiting for an explanation what was going through his head to do what he did at the Marseille game. I don't know which one's worse, him or Vicario. Do you get what I'm saying? In terms of those kind of moments.
Yeah, very, very similar, isn't it? Very
similar.
Like,
but with Nick Pope, it got to a point where I weren't crashing out on him no more. It got to the point where I started looking at my gaffer, thinking, bro, like, this is the difference between the likes of Klopps and the Eddie Howe's, where I think Eddie Howe can get to that. Me personally, call me deluded or not, maybe because I'm a bit.
No, he's a top manager. I like Eddie Howe. He's a top manager.
Like, people that know me, that watch me, I'm a big advocate for British coaches, bro. You get me? I take it seriously, bro. I think it's a nasty what's going on right now. You get what I'm saying? But when you're doing like Eddie's repping the British culture, so when you're doing shit like that, like, you're not ruthless, bro. Look at Arteta, bro. Brought Ramsdale in, you thought that was it. Nah, he's not on it. I want his Raya, and then that was it, bro. You get what I'm saying? A man can't be making mistakes. I don't even call it mistakes, bro. I just call it a clown thing. It's a clown thing, bro. You get me? I don't know if it's an IQ thing or
like a brain fart, isn't it?
Yeah, bro. Like, you're just doing madness, bro. So he's a good shot stopper. Don't get it twisted. But I was never having Nick Pope from day one. At the time when I weren't having him, certain Newcastle fans used to look at me a bit left. Like, oh no, you get me now, rare. Now, they know what time it is. This is not new to me, bro. You get what I'm saying? So Ramsdale number 1 anyway, going forward. And yeah, Eddie Howe, all that business about shot stopping, he's good at that. It's irrelevant, bro. It's irrelevant. You get me, bro? Because it's like having a proper techie baller with his feet, and he can always run past 10 players in every game. But when he shoots, he never scores. It's irrelevant, bro. What's the point, bro? Yeah, no, that pisses me. No, seriously, I mean, that Nick Pope thing's been pissing me off. And anyhow, I'll be stunned. It was Nick Pope when he's apparently fit. I can't see Nick Pope coming back in. And
well, Ramsdale was brilliant in the Everton game. I can't lie. Like, he made some brilliant saves in that Everton game. You know what I mean?
Calm,
so, yeah.
And his distribution, it's refreshing to see. He could pass up from the back to one man, and already by then you're in the final third. So it's just refreshing to see that. Like, raw man can distribute as well. I forgot about all that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, that was why Arsenal bought him. Remember, because they.
I didn't even know that. Okay.
And he was good at distribution. Yeah, that was the main reason behind why Arsenal bought him, and then they felt Raya was just better at it, so they let him go. But that was one of the reasons why Arteta brought him in, because he knew because he is good with his feet. That's one thing you have to say about him. Yeah. He's good with his feet. His distribution is good. So. But no, I again, like I said, from your point of view, it's interesting because obviously, yeah, you are watching it with like paranoia and stress because it's your team, innit? Whereas I'm relaxed because it ain't got nothing to do with me. And I think apart from a couple 5-minute spells either side of the half time, I think you dominated Everton. Like, I didn't feel like you were going to lose that game at all at any point.
Once we grew into it, 100%. Especially when we grew into it, like I said, the Walter Bart, like a new Liverpool man that's been in my DMs and them shit there in my comments, bro. Stay away from Walter Marley, bro.
Hey, brother. Me, bro. Walter Marley's been talking about us, bro. It ain't even us, bro. I'm not gonna. He's a brave man, you know. He's a brave man to sit there after watching the madness with the Isak thing and say Liverpool 3 times in an interview when he's talking about being at Newcastle. I couldn't believe he had the bravery to do it, bro.
You know how I'm vexed by it? Whoever was interviewing him, because I swear that was a Newcastle. Sky Sports was that a Newcastle staff member? I don't know.
No, it was Sky, innit? It was Sky.
Yeah, like Sky knew what they were doing. They're like, oh shit, we love this. I was thinking, no, Nick, like he's just young, innit? He's just being innocent. He's just saying what he's saying. But I'm thinking, I'm sure he weren't there by himself. Someone must have been there with him. You get me, bro? Like a PR officer or someone, bro, to say, nah,
yeah. He's only 22, bro. He must have.
He's a youth man, bro. But like every question was either Liverpool coming at his mouth or Liverpool related. I said, Jesus, bro, you know what this man is, man. Imagine that, bro. So yeah, you man just loud.
You know what, I'm gonna upset you, blood. I think he's a bad man, bro. If Liverpool won him in a year or two, I'm here for it, bro.
No, that's nasty work, bro. Allow it, bro. Imagine that. You man caused us bare pain in the summer, bro. You get me? Bunda number 14 as well. Get me? Anyway, He's over there now. You get me? And it ain't
Yeah, I
always been
hear
on the
it.
other side. So Walter Made thing, it's like raw. Yeah, but you had certain man from the high, what's his name, Rummenberg, that one of the hierarchies from Bayern Munich, call us idiots for spending that money on Walter Made. I think they were just hating
Nah.
still because of the situation.
Nah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, bro. Like, but to keep it real, bro, because I'm a realist, innit? If he carries on doing what he's doing, because he's special, bro. And seen him live, like, I've seen him live, bro. You get me?
Yeah.
His feet work for a 6'6" guy is mental. He's not supposed to be doing that, bro. You get me? His link up play is disgusting. Keep feeding him. That's it, bro. He's Germany's number one striker right now. You get me? And Malik Thiaw, he's coming in the German. Like Malik Thiaw for me, I think he's our best buyer this season over Walter.
Oh yeah. You
Malik
know what?
Thiaw, bro.
This is how funny life is, right? Everybody that you tried to buy during the summer didn't work out, and people were laughing at you. And at the time, it kind of felt like, right, Newcastle are mudded here. This is like mad. Like everyone's rejecting you. But you see how life works out. Because other than possibly Ekitike, I actually think Walter Made is the best person you could have got. And that's how life is funny, bro. When you actually think about it, that is how, and everybody's going to realize by the end of the season, no, Newcastle actually got the right man. Because I watched him in the under-21s. So this isn't even me just doing because he's at Newcastle. And when everyone was laughing, you were paying that much in the summer. I said, nah, you lot, I did the tournament. I did every game in the tournament.
Top goal scorer. Okay.
He is I was watching him. I was like, because Liverpool got linked with him. So that's what made me so consciously start paying attention. Yeah. And I was like, hold on, this man's Peter Crouch with strength. And Peter Crouch is a good player. Like people act like Peter Crouch is some Peter Crouch in his prime was a bad boy player. But he never had strength. Walter Made is good in the air, which Peter Crouch weren't. So it's like you've got the footwork, you've got the height, you've got the control, but then he's actually got the heading ability as well. I was like, nah, this shoot's going to be a problem. If he's doing this at 21, he's going to be a problem. And look at him already, brother, in the Premier League.
He's just settled in, bro. He's proper, and he scores not just most of his goals are like some proper like techie goals. You get me, like the goal against Everton, and I was glad Pickford held 4. You get me, like the way he controlled the ball before he dinked my man. Just little things like that, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? And a back heel that he scored in the Champions League a few weeks back. He just got confidence, bro, and he's humble, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Big up to the chat still, man. Big up to the chat. But yeah, man, you get me, bro.
He's a top talent, man. He's a top talent. And if you guys keep on feeding in the way you do, because I want to give a little special shout out to a certain man, Harvey Barnes, bro, because I'm not going to lie. So he really became like the forgotten man. But whenever you've needed him, he steps up, bro. Off
the bench more time. And now he's starting now because obviously Gordon stinks. I don't know what you man done to his mindset over there, bro. Gordon stinks, bro. And I used to like support him like when people were saying these things. I said, I can't support. He doesn't want to be there, bro. He pissing me off, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? But no, I hear you, Barnes. You get me? He's doing his thing. Obviously, for whatever reason, he never gets a sniff for England. Not saying he will start there for England, but the fact that they still picked Gordon even when he was injured and still didn't even try a Barnes thing, I said, yeah, it's all long for him. That's why Scotland are trying to think. You get me? But obviously they've got to the World Cup, so he may. I don't know.
Oh, what Barnes, is he uncapped? Is he actually uncapped for England? Yeah,
no, he's got one cap for England, but you know how the rules are. It applies to him where he can change allegiances. You get me?
Oh, so he needs to do that then, bro.
You think so?
Could do with him for sure. Yeah.
No, they could definitely do with him, and they want him, bro. And they keep asking him, but he's just more like.
Well, yeah, but you're right. I don't think he's ever. And the thing is, wingers at England now are actually of a plenty, and Harvey Barnes ain't like a young buck no more. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how's he gonna get ahead of Rashford, Gordon, Saka? Like he's not gonna get ahead of them, man. He should go and rep it for Scotland, man. Real talk.
I hear it. At this age, why not, bro? Like if she had no regrets to say at least. You get me? I went to a World Cup and you get me, bro. But now Barnes is doing his thing. Alanga, he got his assist, like, and I'm happy for him in that sense because he stinks as well, bro. Like, I'll be real, bro. Like, he is stinky. You get me?
He's struggling to settle in more than anything, though, because he is a good player. I think he proved at Nottingham Forest he's a good player.
I think the way Forest played, maybe this worked for him. Like, I just see, as it stands, I just see him as a pace merchant, bro. And I was gassed when we got him. People laughed at me, when we got him. I was like, what are you laughing at? I said, no, he's cool. Like, we got to get me the pace and he can, but even with the pace, bro, he does nothing, bro. You get what I'm saying? But he got his assist. You get me? So he needed that. You get me? Walter Made is the truth. I don't want to be like a disappointment, but if he carries on doing what he's doing, it's only a matter of time before the vultures start coming. You get what I'm saying? The Munichs and that might try and come back in. But we pay peace for him. You got to pay peace for him, bro. But yeah, man, the main thing is you got to feed him. as well, because I hate seeing him. I know that's part of his game. I hate seeing him get back so deep, and then there's no outlet up front. You get me? That's part of his game. But you need certain players to be doing that. So I just want to see him stay up there, bro, and hopefully bloody yo. I don't know when Weiss is coming back, bro, because at one point I made a joke saying, "Nah, but we won't see this guy until 2026," and I was saying that in back in at the end of August. Now I'm like, oh shit, you might not see this guy at all, definitely. And the AFCON, it goes to that now, bro. And then another little injury or something, you might not see him until 2027, bro. Let that sink in. That's why FIFA are paying for most of his wages right now. There's a certain ruling of like certain have injuries at a certain time or some madness like that. But yeah, need him back.
Bro, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, man, they can't be paying this man. I haven't seen him in a black and white shirt. Only in the intro pictures when he's skinning bare teeth. You get me, bro?
Yeah.
I ain't seen him, bro. You get me, like in the black and white shirt. You get what I'm saying? So man needs to back now. Walter Marley can't do it all. You get me? Will Osler's injured as well, and Gordon as a central striker. I don't know why Eddie continued to try that. That's mental. Yeah, it's not the one.
Just speaking of injuries, do you know what's even more crazy? Yeah. And I rate him as a player, by the way. Callum Wilson. Like, I think if he didn't have any injuries in his career, I think he'd be talked about like a Jermaine Defoe. Like he's brilliant finishing. Like he was a good player,
bro.
He was a good player.
Bro.
At Newcastle, year after year, injured. Man goes West Ham on a pay-as-you-play. Man banging in goals, playing every week, bro. What's going on? What's going on, blood?
And right now, with the whole Weezer thing, I would have him there. Like it was hard for Newcastle because no Newcastle fans wanted him to leave due to footballing reasons. It's just more like it started getting a bit jarring, bro. Like it's gone past getting jarring. Like, you get me? He's never fit, and because we know he's a good player, bro.
Yeah,
and he's still got something to offer. It's a bit like, you get me? So man left. You get me? We thought, all right, we bring a Weezer and Walter Marley, obviously. Wilson's got more goals than Weezer right now. He's not here in it, but that's unfortunate. You get what I'm saying? So let's hope Weezer don't turn into a Wilson thing where he now got one injury and now if it's a knee injury, them ones are not. It's not a joke thing. You get me? The knee thing.
Yeah.
And
he was never injured at Brentford as well.
Brother,
that's what's mad.
You can't. Bro, it's a black and white bad luck Magpies thing. It's a bad luck thing, bro. You can't make this up, bro. Man ain't seen him in a black and white shirt, bro. This is mental.
Yeah,
but these things happen. But Walter Marley's doing his thing. Got to protect him. Don't over-rinse him. You get what I'm saying? That's why he never started against Marseille. Well, I don't think they never started because you have to give him a break. You get what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah,
but
sure.
now
he's young as well, so you don't want to mentally rinse him as well.
Yeah, all of that. Don't burn him out, bro. But for now, I'm a bit more happy than I was a few weeks ago in the sense of you needed that away Prem win. We needed points, period, bro. You see the table's still kind of tight anyway. So if we had won those games, bro, back to back, we kind of be like, you get what I'm saying? So I'm happy, bro.
But you're actually doing well, bro. To be fair, like if anything, before we finish, let me actually bring up the table so we can just have a look at how the table's looking at the moment because it's looking all right for you, man. After them back-to-back wins, still I can't even lie. Bro. Like, so if we look at the way things are looking at the moment, you man have jumped up. I think you lot was like down in the bottom half of the table.
I didn't even look at the table them times.
Like you was like down here somewhere, innit? And I think the only reason why you've dropped down here was because of Liverpool's win. Because you was actually above us before we played.
I know. I was hoping he might at least flipping lost. You get me? Or for
and now you're only 4 points off. Do you know what I'm saying? Like off the Europe.
Tight around there. It's around that bit there. It's tight. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah, 18, 19, 20. Bro, like one more win, and you could jump right up into the European space.
We've got Spurs tomorrow, bro, at home. Got stinky Spurs at home tomorrow. We should be getting the 3 points. You get what I'm saying?
Spurs are in the mud at the moment.
100%, bro. And long may it continue. Even though I'm a Tottenham man, I'm from N17 and born and bred, but that's about it, bro. You get me? So I big to all the Tottenham man. You get me? But nah, bro. You get me? And what before you wrap up, what Thomas Frank said, and I like Thomas Frank. I said, yeah. Bring on the toxicness even more, bro. Because what he said to me, what he said was wild.
What did he say? I haven't heard what he said. What did he say?
Like, man, and I remember it went like a one-off where he said it and thought, oh, let me stop saying that. Every interview, every press conference, he wanted that message to be out. So basically, he's saying, you know, when like the Caro done his madness,
yeah,
and then the fact that he tried to blame Bergvall as well, which was wild. I said that's 10,000 lashes, bro. Maybe 20,000. You understand? How dare you, bro? Like you do that and then blame my man, like to say. You blame my man to do your job. Mental. So fans were booing him, innit? Like, you get me, bro? No, it's just normal. Like, that's part of it, innit? Like, players know what they're signing up for. They train these man from the academies, like, bro, this is how it can get. So they're booing him, whatever. And then Thomas Frank, like, he just came out, stern face, like he's a school teacher, bro. He's just like, no, like, all you Tottenham fans that are booing, you're not true Tottenham fans. And he said it on multiple, bro, not once. Every press conference, he made sure he got that message out. And I said, oh, Frank, don't do that. It's already toxic over there, bro. Don't do that, bro. Like, it's already toxic. Get me back the player behind the scenes or whatever. But the fact that he said it like that, he's like, he's telling them how to support their club. He's telling them, oh, at the end of the game, you can boo, but don't do that in the game. Support us together. This. I said, you're going mad. I said, these fans already spend peas here on tickets in that year. I remember, not because of what area the club is, not everyone's, like, for example, but in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, bro, most fans there probably ain't even from the ends in Tottenham. So they do travel, whether it's Essex or wherever Hertfordshire, where they're traveling from. So you got travel expenses and you pay your peas, bro. So you have a right, bro, to boo and express your feelings that you're not happy with that. You get what I'm saying? So when he said, don't, you're not a true fan, like, you get me? If he said, come on, lads, let's stick together, that's different. As a coach, as the leader, to say, all you Spurs fans out there that booed Vicario, you're not a true Tottenham fan. That's wild.
I'm actually shocked. I didn't know he said that. I'm actually quite shocked.
My press conferences, interviews, so that's why it makes it even more deep, because it's like it's like with the Spurs players and Frank, it's like us and them, because like I said, he didn't say it in one interview and then thought, let me just stop that. He made sure he could say it every time. And then you got Poro chatting the same kind of madness, bro, on Instagram. Basically saying like, don't do that to our players. Like, he's not having it, bro. So anyway, good luck to them.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm because I agree with him that you shouldn't be booing during the middle of the game, because that's distracting. So I agree. Wait till the end. You know what I mean? Because if you want to come back in the game, remember it was only like 8 minutes gone.
No, Drifty, what I'm saying to you, no, I agree with you. Like, for the better of, like, because you want your team to get me.
Yeah,
like, get
boo
behind
at the
them
end, for real. Don't boo literally during the game. Do you know what I'm saying?
But bro, at the same time, I hear you, bro. But at the same time, whether me and you agree or not, just the fact that, like, let's say a fellow Newcastle fan was doing that, I might not like that. You get me, bro? But he's got every right to.
Yeah. Oh no, Thomas Frank shouldn't have said what he said. What Thomas Frank said is bang out of order. Yeah, he should have never said you ain't a real fan. I can't believe he said that, bro.
Bro, imagine Arteta said that. The internet would break,
I
bro.
cannot believe if Slot came out and said any Liverpool man back to the team right now is not a real fan. All right, there'll be a meltdown in our fan base, bro.
There'll be a riot, bro. He'll be outside Anfield and them scats.
Yeah, no, he'll be gone the next day. He'd be gone the next day. Yeah, there's no way it would get crazy, bro.
I don't think Frank survives till Christmas, bro. After he said that, now it's gone too left. Like, you just, I like Frank, bro.
No, he's good. I don't know what's going on at the moment. I don't know.
Well, there's many factors in it. A bit of injuries and that. Trying to implement. Remember, when people get onto Frank here, like Spurs fans, and I can't tell Spurs fans how to feel or whatever. That's their team, innit? Like, that's their business, boy. I hate to be a Spurs fan. That's madness. But what I'm saying is,
I'd give up, bro. I'll change sport, bro. I'll go watch tennis.
Let's call it a day, bro. Like, no, you know what? Let me be quiet before I can't walk in my own ends no more. You get me? I gotta be careful. So I'll joke as Spurs fans. So what I'm saying is, it's a thing where people, some Spurs fans forget that. Nah, F it, man. Some Spurs fans are deluded. I'm sorry, bro, because the Spurs fans don't know what they want, bro. That's the thing that I get, because it's coming. Like, it's like they forget they got amnesia, bro, or they're smoking amnesia, bro. Them man finished 17th last season, bro. So what do you expect us to be like? Oh, it's just a one-off. We're gonna go straight to the mountain top. Like, no, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, yes. The play is not really like that. That Spurs game, Thomas Frank definitely had to hold 10,000 lashes, bro. The way he set up Spurs, like even the Spurs players deserve lashes, bro, because I've never, even the old school days when Spurs were whack, bro, they would play for that shirt, bro, and fight. You get me, bro? What I saw at the Emirates, bro, that was shocking, bro. That was
mental.
mental.
They might have just bent over.
Yeah, literally, bro. I'll just say, you know what, give up.
Like,
Training day.
like, you know what I'm saying? After they took off the thing and the whole thing was gone and the ref blew the whistle, just bend over. They might as well
Madness.
have, bro, because
I know what I don't
that's
like about certain
literally.
players now in this modern day and age. 'Cause they're so detached from reality. Because like I clock things that people don't really clock in it, or maybe I'm just being petty. But if I saw my player do that, he's getting lashes, bro. When Spurs just went 4-1 or 4-0 down or whatever, and they took off kudos. Me, I want to see my player just walk off, go on the bench, and just shut your mouth and chill. He's come off and expecting some, you know, like when they kind of side high five, which like of the pitch, like say, "Oh, well done," or whatever. And Frank ignored it, and the black guy, he's I think he's the England coach as well. Like, big up to him, by the way. He kind of ignored him, and the other players like clapped like with kudos like hand. And I'm thinking, bro, you're 4-1 down in the derby, bro. You get me, bro? Like, and I'm not expecting players to have the same feeling as fans. So players are players, bro. It's like the whole Isaac thing. Yes, we're disappointed, and what he done was mad anyway. But Isaac, he ain't British, bro. He's not supporting Newcastle. It's a job. You get what I'm saying? So I understand that part. But then read the bloody room, bro. The same when Gordon came out on Instagram and Botman lashes for them man as well. When Gordon came out and said, publicly, like on Instagram to show the world, Isaac, good luck at Liverpool. I'm thinking, pussy, like, from there I never liked him now. Come like pussy. I'm not saying
he's a Liverpool fan, isn't it? That's
no, he's a wanker, bro. Sorry for my language, bro. Because think about it, bro. Yeah, like I do believe in. No, you can't tell players what to do. Like they're human. Like you don't pay taxes on their mouth. Like I'm not. You can do what you want. Cool. But I'm saying sometimes, bro, just read the room, bro. And you know what?
Yeah,
He's
I
read
hear
the
it.
room. But I think low key that was a low key dig at Newcastle fans anyway. They think they're smart, but I ain't stupid, bro. Because when he did that, I was thinking, you're telling me you can't go on your WhatsApp and say, "Well, I'll go and use it, man. Big up to you, man. Good luck." You have to go on the net, bro, after all that madness, and then say that. Come on, bro. Fun them, man. There. Lashes for everyone, man. But yeah, bro. If my player did that, we're getting battered, and then you're coming off like trying to high. No, bro. Sit down, bro, and be quiet, bro.
No, I didn't feel as venomous as you do, but I remember when they interviewed Soboslai, and I can't remember who else it was, when Real Madrid were coming back to Liverpool in the Champions League game, and them man were talking about Trent like in a glowing way. And I'm not gonna lie, I felt a bit of a way still. It's like, nah, don't hype him. I know you lot are brethren, yeah, but like you said, read the room, bro. You know how we feel about it. Don't hype him. Don't talk him up. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Not publicly. And if you want to big him up, yeah, do that behind the scenes, bro. Don't talk, because you know how we feel. Don't do that, bro.
Maybe agree or not. Like I said, they don't have to agree. You get me? But just read the room, bro. Like this like it's just madness, bro. You're causing. It's just long, bro. Especially the ease one. I don't know which one. Well, you might. I don't know. Well, not to be worse than the ease that one. The Trent thing. I don't know about. That's another time anyway. That's already been talked about anyway. And the ease that thing, but the ease that one was mad, bro. Like what he did and almost like put our club in jeopardy in the start of the season with no strikers and that properly. You get me? So, yeah. I just didn't like that, bro. Like, so I'm just saying the Spurs thing. Yeah, you should get 3 points against them anyway. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? So
yeah, that's interesting, man. I mean, so let's just finish up with that then. Obviously, because we do have the midweek games, which is a little unusual.
Their games coming up now, bro. Next
bro. Yeah. Do you think you will? Like, is this one of those situations where like Tottenham shocked the world because they're just shit, but then somehow they win at St. James's, which is arguably one of the hardest games in Europe? As an away team, like I'm not even gonna lie, like even Barcelona didn't get the lead until the 70-something minute.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking. Yeah, unless you're Bournemouth, because that's our bulky team, and Brighton, bro. Unless you're them man there, yeah.
Like we all know a trip to St. James's raw. This is like no matter how bad your form is, this is a tough game. Do you get what I'm saying? So if Tottenham come to St. James's and get a result, that is just random. That is just so random. It's unbelievable. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's football, isn't it?
Yeah, but that would vex me. I'm not trying to hear that. I'm trying to go on our little usual Newcastle little run that we do. Start off badly and we start going off on a run. You get me? Man City beat Everton and Spurs. We should be beating them. We already beat them in the League Cup. Obviously, it's a different thing that St. James's. You get me? But we should be getting 3 points. Hopefully in that game. I think we pumped up for that game as well because we know where the table is now. And Frank, it's all toxic over there. It's probably toxic in the dressing room. So I'm all for it, bro. So good time to play them. You get me? Like all the games we got coming up before the Sunderland game. Which is there. That's another time anyway. But yeah,
man. Fulham. Do you think they'll hold City?
I still think Fulham are dross right now, bro. And that says it all. When they beat Spurs at their ground, which is nothing new because Spurs ain't what was one like 3 games at home out of 21 or something madness. But anyway,
something mad like that.
It's something mad like that. No, I think Man City should be able to pull to scrape it. I really do, bro. You get what I'm saying? Don't underestimate Fulham though.
Liverpool, Sunderland at Anfield. How do you think that will go?
But it depends what Liverpool bloody turns up, because the Liverpool West Ham game, even that didn't look too convincing. You get what I'm saying? But it's a start, innit? I don't know. Please, bruv, do your job and beat them, man. There, bro.
Oh yeah, shit! I forgot about that.
Yeah,
that time where Derby this season is going to be spicy as hell, bro.
Anyway. I'll take this for another time, but yeah, that's
gonna
be a madness.
I'm looking forward to that. That game is gonna be spicy because you lot have always been better than them for the majority of the time. Even though they do get some wins, you lot are normally the better team. This season, I don't know who's the better team this season. It's gonna be
it's them right now. It's them right now, definitely.
No, but you still got better players though. So it's
yeah. And that's it.
Better players versus better 4 minutes. So it's like it's going to be really interesting as to when is that anyway? What actual?
I think it's around December the 14th time. I think it's around them times, bro. Like soon. It's not far, bro.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting, bro. I'm here for it, you know.
Bro, there'll probably be about 6 red cards in that game. Joe Linton's definitely getting a red card first if he starts. You get me, bro? There's going to be some nasty tackles in that one, bro.
I feel sorry for Sunderland. They've got Liverpool, City, and then Newcastle back to back to back. Bloody hell.
Knowing them, bro, they probably get a result or something from each and every one of them. I hate to say it, don't get twisted, bro.
Yeah, you're right as well. Sunday the 14th. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, yeah, bro. I've got that in my trust you, bro. It's
anyway. That's gonna be interesting, man. That's gonna 100%. Be interesting.
So you got Sunderland. What do you think for that one?
Like you said, bro. Like, I don't know. I hope we can.
I don't know.
Yeah, I hope we can start a little bit of a run. You know what? I know people are gonna say that I'm spinning a narrative, and I really ain't. It's just people just can't hear something without getting carried away. But he's got to go with the same team, and that means Mo's got to sit down again.
Oh yeah, no Mo. Yeah,
for now, you know what I mean. We need the work rate, we need the defensive solidity, slow building blocks, one step at a time. Same like you said about Tottenham finishing 15th and then thinking they're just going to be back up at the top of the table. We can't lose 8 games out of 12 or whatever it was, and then just think all of a sudden we're just going to start smacking teams off the park. It don't work like that.
It definitely
even when you've got the quality. It don't work like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Small steps, bro. That West Ham game was on. We didn't think we'd win that game. West Ham was in good form.
Yeah, when it beat us, that's when it started getting excited and started going.
Bro. Do you know what I'm saying? 7 points from 9, no defeats in the last 3 games. Nuno's turned it around a bit there, so we was 100%. Going there thinking, we ain't gonna get the win here. Do you know what I'm saying? And then we
didn't look like it. It didn't look like it at one point. It didn't look like it.
So I'm looking at it and I'm just thinking, please just take another small step. A scrappy 1-0 against Sunderland. Scrappy 1-0. Do you know what I'm saying? Just get the job done. 3 points.
Let's get a result.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, brother. And then we got Leeds away. They look like they've got some fight in them, even though they are rubbish. They've still got some fight in them.
Definitely. We couldn't beat them.
We've got to go into that game with some confidence. So, I just, one step at a time, bro. I'll take a scrappy 1-0 win against Sunderland all day.
Anything, by any means necessary. Wait, did Salah even come on the pitch in the end? He didn't come on, did he?
No.
That's mad still.
Yeah. And I'm glad he didn't, because we needed that defensive solidity. And if he'd have brought Salah on in, it might have opened the game up a bit. And we didn't need that. Do you know what I'm saying?
He got a clean sheet and a win. And it's like, and that means Slot can justify himself and be more relaxed to say, you know what, let me stick to the same thing. And he should do. Like, it's about time. He got a win. It's like, okay, let's just try things, stick to that, and make the man feel like they're worthy, and then go into that game at Anfield. So he's got to sit down. Whether he likes it or not. It is what it is.
Plus, remember, he's going AFCON in a couple of weeks, so we got to get used to playing without him anyway. So what better time to start than now? Do you know what I mean? So
you're probably better off without him right now. For now, not saying
defensively, it's real. Defensively, it doesn't help. Defensively, we look way more solid. We look way more solid. You know what I mean? Like, and to be honest with you, I think Joe Gomez playing right back was part of that reason. So it's not all on Mo, but man, we just got to keep that solidity. You know what I mean? Because we look less vulnerable against West Ham than we have all season, and it might be a coincidence that Joey played and Salah didn't. But at the same time, you've also got to use logic. I think it's probably a big part of why. Szoboszlai on the right was being very good defensively, helping. Joey's a better defender than Bradley and Frimpong. Just looked better. The shape was just better. Do you know what I mean? It was just, It was actually, and we were crossing. We were getting to the wing and crossing. Salah don't cross. He cuts inside. There's no width.
Does his thing.
Do you know what I'm saying? Where Joey was overlapping, Soboslai was crossing the ball in. And then you notice we got our strikers involved a little bit more in the game. Isak ends up getting a goal from wide play. We play down the wing.
Yeah, I saw that goal.
That's how you feed Isak. You got to cut the ball back and get.
You saw how Newcastle we set up for him, bro. Like you just got to, like obviously he can create his own goals in that. Get me? But I'm just like, nah, bro. You need to. You get what I'm saying? Like, because really, I was thinking this don't suit Isak. You get me, bro? But obviously you got to find a way. And Verts, he wasn't available, was he, for that game?
No, but that was his best game in the Liverpool shirt.
Oh, yeah, okay.
He missed the game before in the Champions League, but then the
West Ham game.
He balled out in the West Ham game. And you know what's mad? Sky are cheeky, you know. This is how I know, Sky, like what you're saying about with the Walter Made thing, yeah? Do you know they tried to put a stat up to start an agenda talking about how many times Verts has passed the ball to Isak? Like, why does that even matter, bro?
But why
does that even matter? Like what are we doing? Like
what they're doing, bro.
Agendas, bro. It's some joke thing, bro.
Everything's all click now, and everyone wants to have negative sales, isn't it? You know how it goes, bro.
Yeah, I hear it. You know what I'm saying? But he passed the ball to. I think they said he passed the ball to Isak 4 times in that game, and he'd only passed the ball to Isak 3 times in the whole season prior to that.
Okay, I hear it.
You know, one of them ones. So
that sounds nasty, though. That sounds nasty. Yeah. But
considering Isak ain't even playing, it's a piss take to even try and bring that comparison up because Isak's barely played. You know what I'm saying?
No, they're onto Isak, bro. Like they're onto it. Like, I think what game was it? Was it against PSV? No, who was it? Or Forest? But he said he had 14 touches in 68 minutes or some madness like that.
Yeah.
Like
he has been poor up until now. He has. We can't even lie about it. Whether it's the manager's fault, whether it's his fault, whatever it is, he's been poor in it up until now. But he took that goal well. That was the Isak that I know. Do you know what I'm saying?
That you thought you was buying.
Yeah. And you know what? And I hope, slowly, you know what I mean? Get the foolishness out of the way, get Liverpool playing well again, and then we'll get the real Isak back, man, and then everyone will calm down. But
you hope that. Me, I don't hope for nothing. But big up to you still.
Big up, Godham. Appreciate the super chat, my G. Suspect when Liverpool move on from Salah and play both Isak and Ekitike together, we are going to need a third and a fourth striker cover. Might take Walter Made.
You see what I'm saying, bro? This is about to big up GOD, man. This is what I'm talking about, bro. Like, trust me, but sometimes I get random DMs, bro. I'm like, what? Leave me alone, bro. Like, I'm not even bothering you, man. I'm just little old specs, doing my local channel. You get me, bro? Like, allow me, bro. But yeah, it's all bad stuff. Nah,
yeah, I hear it. Yeah, there's a bad relationship between us that wasn't there before now, and it could have.
Imagine that, bro. But at the same time, I gained a lot of support and love from Liverpool fans, obviously, because you do the content creator and it's all loving it. And you get me? But bro, like the relationship's a bit. Before it was cool, no issues, but that whole saga. Yeah, there was some.
It was mad. Hopefully, it'll calm down because you know what I mean. We ain't got, and I've got family from Newcastle, so Newcastle's actually my little. I don't support anyone else in England, but I've got a soft spot for Newcastle.
Why did you support Newcastle instead of Liverpool? How did that work?
Liverpool. John Barnes is why I support Liverpool.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like, obviously growing up, my dad not idolizing him, but obviously Jamaican background.
In football sense. Yeah.
Come on. You know what I mean? Like the only Jamaican man repping it. Of course, my dad's gonna support Barnes, and then I idolize my dad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but like Newcastle, if it was a thing where like I was picking a team based on what connection I have, and you took away Liverpool, it would be Newcastle. Half my family is from Newcastle. I got one uncle that's a Sunderland man, and then everyone else is Newcastle. All my cousins, everything. Yeah. Okay. So
no, I hear it, but if
I have a connection to Newcastle. Do you know what I'm saying?
So I hear it. Everyone got their own stories, isn't it, bro? So maybe some man told me maybe if it wasn't for Alan Shearer, is either I wouldn't like football at all, or I'll be on this Arsenal train. I'll be another Arsenal madman out there deluded. You get me? But
you know what? That ain't even a bad shout, because Uncle Righty, let's be real. If I was a little bit younger, that probably could have been the case, bro. It could have been.
Bro. No, see, I'm glad you said that. That's a real thing because, like I said, I'm from Tottenham, bro. You get me, born and bred. I'm from London, obviously. You get me, bro. So it's a thing where, remember, I didn't like football at like 8 or 5, like most of the man. It was because literally Alan Shearer, bro. I supported Alan Shearer first before Newcastle.
Oh, okay.
So wherever he went, if he's at Blackburn still, bruv, you see me in a blue and white shirt, and I'll probably still be. I'll probably wouldn't even see me in the net, bro. I'll probably be irrelevant completely. Get me? Black guy from Tottenham, sporting Blackburn. You mad? So wherever he went, the first move, Man United, I could have been a Man United fan, bro, because Ferguson was hounded.
Yeah, they nearly got him. They nearly
100%. So could be in the red right now. But yeah, it's not to be. So Newcastle, you don't go back, bro. Once you go black and white, you don't go back. But in the end, a lot of the man them, because especially back then, like it's what you can. It's natural if you're a black kid, you get it, bro, and you see black footballers coming through. Like obviously, it's what you relate to, innit? You see a black guy, you see a black guy with a goatee. You think runs like ends, man. So a lot of man them want to go to support Arsenal. You get what I'm saying? And like the Barnes thing for our family generation, raw Barnesy, you get me? Supporting a man with the bananas and that, you get me? Viv Anderson and them man there, Laurie Cunningham, get me? The 3 degrees for West Brom. Like, I know my history, bro. You get me? So all of that. But for me, I'm just that weirdo, innit, bro? Like the Rasta brother, like the black brother from Tottenham. Get me? You're 96.
Everyone's got their own journey, bro. It's mad. Like own it, bro. It is what it is, bro.
No, it is what it is, bro. Man, I don't put no shame, bro. I'm outside. Get me? I'll walk in Tottenham with my Newcastle shirt.
Yeah, you know what? Like Luke actually makes a great point. If John Barnes had played for say AC Milan or Man United, because I know my dad still would have gravitated towards man. You're right. I could have been a Man United fan, bro.
Like, talk, bro.
Like, you know what I mean? Life is funny like that. But I mean, it makes me sick, even the thought of it, bro.
Yeah, no, I only got
you know what I'm saying? Like, man's gonna come off the stream and just throw up, bro.
yeah. Before man start cancelling, man, like, no, Drifty's low-key Arsenal, you know. Trust me, watch it.
You know what I'm saying? But like, that's the one that worries me. I'm like, right, if I was a couple years younger, or like, say my dad wasn't in my life, I probably would have been like Ian Wright, and I probably would have been an Arsenal man, bro.
Most likely, bro. If you look at how it, you know what I mean, in hindsight. A lot of man supported Arsenal, but it's madness, bro. You have a man in Tottenham support. Obviously, London's different, so there's many fans in different whatever. But bro. Then obviously, the Chelsea wave came. So like my younger brother, he was part of that Gen Z generation where it's like, oh, Chelsea are doing things. You get me? And then
and obviously they had enough of the African players. That's why they got such a big support in Africa now, because they had so many.
Bro. They know that, bro. I tried to get my brother. Big up my brother Tim. I tried to get him to support Newcastle. I thought, my little brother, like 10 years younger than me. I thought, let me try and bring him in. It nearly worked, didn't it? But obviously, they started growing up.
He's going to school in London, isn't it? He's going to get influenced.
Yeah, he's like, what? Newcastle? Like, this is, especially them times there. He's like, nah, bro, I'm good. I'm Chelsea. And I used to get me, bro. So I get it. And City now, that's the new wave now. You get me? For the youngsters. You get me? So it is what it is, bro. I wouldn't change it for the world, bro. You get me?
Yeah. Nah, I hear it, man. But you know, bro, I think that's a great way to end the show, man. It's been a good show, man.
Big up to the chat as well, man. Undo, bro. Undo.
You know what I'm saying? I've appreciated this conversation. I've enjoyed it, man. I hope you have as well, people. Let the people know where they can find you as well, bro.
Yeah, man. It's Geordie Dread TV, man. Them man, they know. Get me, like that's me. Geordie Dread TV. I do my night owl sessions, like the panel sessions. I'm doing one today, like 10 o'clock. Always do my live watch alongs. You get me? So it's blessed to see all ops. They come into my chat as well. You're just chatting it, whether it's just like a normal stream show. You get me? But my live. So tomorrow, I don't know what time we're playing Tottenham, but I'm doing a live stream tomorrow. Obviously, live watch along. And yeah, man, I just do my thing, bro, and that's it, bro. I'm catching obviously other channels like yourself, Fam Zone, Never FL, obviously, and all that. They know, people who know knows, innit?
Yeah, no, it's a pleasure having you, brother. And obviously, look forward to next week. The link will be in the description, so make sure you go over there and show your love, guys. Get subscribed and all that good stuff, man. And yeah, man, people, we will be back tonight at 9:30. You already know, Monday night show, where I'm sure it's going to get a little less toxic than it has been for the last month. At least we got a little something to smile about. Yesterday felt so different to just smile. Just smile. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously, like Arsenal dropping points at Chelsea just wrapped up a nice day. Like it was like today's a good day. You know what I'm saying? For the first time in a long time. Today's a good day. You know what I'm saying? But people, 100%. It's been a pleasure. Like I said, make sure you go and show your love, respects, and go and subscribe. Link is in the description. And before we leave as well, make sure okjersey.com, guys. Like I said, Christmas is around the corner, and it is an amazing way to get the shirts you want for a great price. Actually, I'm not good. You know, I was just about to say something, but it would have been given away a present. So I'm not going to say anything just in case certain people are watching. But yeah. But you know, make sure you go over there, guys. okjersey.com. Use Kopish to get an extra 8% off, which is already a great deal. People, big up your damn selves. Specs, it's been a pleasure, my bro. Until next week, people, we will see you on the flip, and we're out. Peace.